It's the High Noon Show. Well, do I got good news all the way around, all across the board, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Presco, or Captain Stutmaster, coming to you live from Springfield, Oregon. Uh, Boy, okay, well, let me start with saying that I've got a real high noon showdown that's I began to develop when my muse, Serene Easton, took my torn up letter to her that she tore up in little pieces in a paper bag to the sheriff's office in Bozeman, Montana, and made a complaint, a stalking charge against me to Deputy Sheriff Dan Malin, who gave me a call. I said, Dan, you know, I don't know where she lives. I've got no address. I don't have a telephone number. She doesn't have mine. And it's got a P.O. box, and I think it's kind of hard to stalk somebody through a P.O. box, especially when you're in another state, aren't you out of your jurisdiction? Anyway, it's a great story that's led to me beginning my James Bond novel, The Royal Janitor. And now I made a business proposal to which I'm going to send to the Belmont city government, the mayor and everybody, city council. Could be, we'll talk about that later, but I want to get this covered first. The Olam Poly, Ranchero Olam Poly. I just found out that Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead, was living there. Ken Babbs, I'm going to talk to Ken Babbs about this. When a member of the Charlatans, forget his name right now, let's see, let me look that up. I'm just getting this information. George Hunter, the Charlatans, never shot Jerry Garcia, the Grateful Dead, not even once. But in the spring of 1966, on the grounds of the Rancho Olam Poly, just north of San Francisco, Garcia had reason to believe Hunter was gunning for him, causing the great guitarist to royally freak out. The misunderstanding folded when Hunter decided to drop some LSD and bring a loaded 30-30 Winchester rifle to a party at the Dead's new Marin County hangout. Hunter never intended to strike fear into the hearts of the genial host, but when he did, he was so high that he began to panic. Perhaps he had accidentally shot someone, if not Garcia, after all. It took a long bummer of a night and three of Hunter's closest friends to shake that demon thought from his troubled mind. I said, how would you like to be looking down the barrel of this thing? You've probably never heard of the incident at Olam Poly. There it is. Well, the charlatan, my friend Peter Shapiro, played for a while for the Charlatans, and when I interviewed him actually, for my blog 12 years ago, he said that Mike Wilhelm was the guy who started it all, the whole hippie thing. Some writer had besides myself, had identified the Loading Zone or the Marbles as being the group that began it all. So no, but Mike Wilhelm, he was the one. He was brilliant. Some of the best guitarists I've ever heard. And Jerry Garcia identifies Mike Wilhelm as the best guitarist. He knows because he inspired all these groups. He was this group was taking LSD in 1965, and they laid it all out. They dressed in Western costume. They called themselves the Charlatans, which I suspect is after William Sharon, his crazy ass wife, who pulled a gun on everybody, and she made up false marriage certificates and sued William Sharon, who ended up probably cheating William Ralston out of everything, his bank and everything, his property. William Ralston owned Count Cipriani's house there in Belmont. Count Leonardo Cipriani was the co-founder of Belmont, but Carl Janke, who is, I'm pretty sure is my great-great-grandfather. I'm still trying to figure out that link. There's a woman, my grandmother. We'll figure that out. I actually might need help with looking at this. So I'm going to send off my proposal to the Belmont City Hall and City Council, and then I'm going to talk about this that I got in the mail last week. And this is from the South Carolina Historical Society. Whoa! See, the contrast to the reception I got from the Belmont Historical Society compared to this, it's a contrast that I don't know. I think I'm going to have to show my attorney the difference. See, a lot of people don't know how a historical society should treat somebody that's proven that they're descendant of the pioneer founder of their town. I was happy welcome. Hey, we've got a lot of information on your family. You probably don't know. Geez, we like what you're posting. Post away. We'll work it out, what stays up here on our Facebook site. You have a Facebook site, and the ex-president of the United States got banned from Facebook. So, it's serious when you start removing someone's historical contributions to Facebook. So I'm trying to find out how to do all this the right way according to the city government of Belmont. But this is what I got in South Carolina. It's just beautiful. And when I contact them, I'm going to suggest that they do this because they're selling my family history and they can afford. This thing fell down and got bent. Darn it. Not in pristine shape. Maybe I'll ask him to send me a new one. There it is. Beautiful booklet. The Carolog, a publication of South Carolina Historic Society, reflections on our relocation, the first 6 years of HCHS archives at the Addlestone Library, winter 2020. Dr. Jonah McFall and the Rise of Jim Crow, Charleston. Well, see, that's got a lot to do with my family because I'm related to John Fremont and Jesse Benton. And they co-founded the Republican Party. He ran as the first president and didn't win. But after the South lost, basically the radical 48ers really went after the leaders and military officers of the South, and they put black people in office by gunpoint. And then when Lincoln kind of pulled them away, they came out with all these Jim Crow laws that are now back. So this is an ongoing battle. This is not over, folks. This is not history. It's ongoing history making, and this is different. than what some people think is going on. You're not supposed to be cleansing history to what your idea of what history should be. You're not supposed to be doing that. They took away Janke's name of the Yankee Street in Belmont, and that's wrong. People objected. I've got read it in the little book that Doris Verney wrote and stuff. So I'm going to be addressing the Belmont Historical Society about getting the name of that street, Yankee Street, restored. I mean, this is, another crusade. It's prejudice, I think, against Germans. And I've already contacted van der Leyen, who's the chancellor. She's the vice chancellor of Germany and the chairman of the European Commission. So it's just a wonderful book full of history and stuff. I'm going to write them again and see if maybe if I just press this in my bed, it'll flatten out and stuff like that. I'll try to take some pictures of that so I can post it on my blog. Here I get this little package. See, my great-great-great-great-grandfather, James Rosamond, and his brother, Samuel Rosamond, we owned plantations. And they were both patriots who fought along the swamp fox, Francis Marion. And some of the Rosamond family named their children after Francis Marion Rosamond, for instance. Archives. So I'm going to be putting my history together and sending it there. And as a member, where is it? Oh, come on. Hold on, look at my. I lost this. Everything's special prices. Lost. Anyway, they sent me a special honorary card, which I have misplaced, making me an honorary member of the society, and it says I'm a scholar. That's my ranking as a scholar. Darn it. I'll have to take a picture of that when I find it. I can keep all that together. What happened? All right, well, I wasn't prepared, but at least I'm doing it now. And okay, a lot going on. going to pursue my business idea, and I could start seeing some of my dreams come true. Okay, West Poverty Show. This Captain Stoopmeister. Well, this is John Prescott, just playing idea. The man who came up with sarsaparilla pier. All right, you have a good day out there. Here, take care. Bye.